This September will mark 20 years since the attacks on 9/11.
And with Father's Day coming up, the Mets hosted a group of families who lost loved ones on and after that tragic day. CBS 2's Nick Caloway was at Citi Field.
Father's Day weekend is a time to celebrate Dad, but for many families, it's a challenging time of year.
Father's Day has always been a really important day at Tuesday's Children because Dad isn't there. 7 out of 8 of those lost on 9/11 were fathers. So we always try to do something fun.
Tuesday's Children, a group that offers support to those affected by the attacks on September 11th, invited these families out to Citi Field to watch the Mets take on the Cubs, enjoying sweet views from a private suite. Even getting a shout out on the Jumbotron. Twin brothers Mike and Dan Friedman were 11 when their father, Andrew, was killed on 9/11.
We always like to say never forget, and I feel like Mike and I, we truly never forget. You know, our dad lives with us every single day.
Let myself think about it for a little bit every day, and then I have to keep going. Otherwise, it's just too sad.
Ashley Bisman was 16 when her dad, Jeffrey Goldflam, died in the attacks. 2 decades later, the grief remains.
For the people affected, it'll always feel like yesterday.
20 years later, families are still becoming tragic victims of the attacks on September 11th. Danny Ward was a police officer who worked for months in the recovery near Ground Zero. He died in February 2020 of 9/11 related illnesses. For his widow, Heather, Father's Day is now a brutal reminder that Danny is no longer here.
It's hard. It's hard to see the dads with their children, and it's not a jealousy thing. It's just it opens up the wound that you think is finally closing.
For some, baseball is a special way to remember Dad, to bond and make new memories together. At Citi Field in Queens, Nick Caloway, CBS 2 News.